crazy with Facebook crackdown this morning. They have now kicked several high-profile people off their site, banning them, calling them, quote, dangerous individuals, saying that they violated the ban on hate and on bigotry. So let's get right to our Chief National Affairs Correspondent, Tom Llamas. He joins us here this morning with the latest. This was something.
This was huge. Emergency message to America. An emergency message. They have banned Louis Farrakhan, Alex Jones, and 3 other people for, quote, promoting dangerous ideology. Do you not realize that is a communist action?
Assalamu alaikum, family. Brother Reza Islam here, and we are about to go in because you decided to come after the chief, the leader, my leader, our leader. And yes, we are Farrakhan, so I'm going to start the video off just like this. You are going to be so regretful.
Huge, David. Good morning to you. Now, this may be one of the biggest and most impactful decisions Facebook has ever made. The social media giant that gave everyone a voice and a page has just expelled 7 of its most controversial users, people with massive followings, but who Facebook essentially decided were, quote, dangerous individuals or organizations. Many who were banned are extreme conservative voices, the most well-known being Alex Jones. Jones supported President Trump, but also peddled and promoted sick conspiracy theories like that Sandy Hook massacre was fabricated. But there are others being banned, like Louis Farrakhan from the Nation of Islam for his anti-Semitic views. The tech world and really multiple industries are buzzing about this because social media moguls like Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg and Twitter's Jack Dorsey have been under fire for letting misinformation and hate speech spread on their platforms. This also comes at a time that Facebook is expected to be fined $5 billion by the Federal Trade Commission for privacy violations, so some are questioning the timing.
This is one of the things I wanted to speak to first about me being a hate leader. Never once. I've always encouraged love. Even when people have shown me hate, even when people have made videos to try and discredit me or shame my person, my actual character, never once have I made a video back targeting them back. Never once have you saw me make a video on a person specifically arguing, at them or asserting, rumors at them. Right, or trying to suggest that they do anything. I've never done that. I've never tried to hurt anybody's name or period. So where the idea of a hate group or a terrorist organization or a violent organization or an organization that advocates violence, where that comes in, I absolutely do not know. I disagree with it all. I know my intentions more than anyone, and my intentions are not to see chaos. It is to see love. It is to see the world become a better place. Okay.
I just find it funny when we sit here and we look at the world we in, man. When we sit here and we really look at the world we're in and how everything is so backwards. How everything is so backwards, man. I'm talking about we can make music about killing each other. We can make music about harming each other. We can make music to degrade each other. We can teach our girls how to degrade themselves. We can lead our kids to a jail cell. We can lead our kids to a grave site. But we can't speak positive. We can't spread knowledge. We can't empower people to think for themselves. We can't expose lies. That's the new wrong. And I'm not even going to say that's the new wrong. But it's wrong to this society. We can watch television shows, reality shows that spark nothing but drama. They specifically make these shows or drama. Drama, drama, arguing, fussing, fighting, cheating. But somebody doing something positive, waking people up from lies. When we do things like teach our children the lies that we've been told, when we do things like break the cycle of the lies we've been told, it's bad. It's bad. It's considered bad.
Many of you guys know that outside of that, I've never asserted that I was a leader, nor that I should be a leader. I've simply asked that we lead ourselves, that we think, that we go inside of our minds, right? And we think, we process, right? This is all that I have asked. I've never said even think like me. I said think, be the best you that you can be, and the focus should be on yourself. One of the biggest problems that I have with what's going on is it's causing a lot of you guys to focus on me, and not in a negative way, but because you're worried about me. And I understand. But I want you guys to try your best to continue to focus on yourself. This is something built to distract you. Trust me, it is. Regardless of what happens to my person, it is an attempt to distract you and take you off course.
All right, family, so check it out. You can see here, it says Eureka had liked something on there or whatever. You can see the regular Facebook stuff that you normally see on Facebook. But either way, as you see here, you were removed from Wesley World, which is my music page. And all of a sudden, your account was disabled. So as you can see me, it says we reviewed your account and determined that it hasn't followed the Facebook terms. This has resulted in the permanent loss of your account. One of our main priorities is the comfort and safety of the people who use Facebook, and we don't allow credible threats to harm others, support for violent organizations, or exceedingly graphic content on Facebook. Let's see. My response was, please don't do this. I have in no way threatened anyone. I am about peace and harmony. Where do you see me threatening? This is not true. Now, that's that message. The very next one, again, was them talking to me again. Let's see. Is you consider seeing me going in trying to change my passwords to see if my account was hacked or anything like that? Just trying to all stops. This was the next message they sent me. Hi, your account was permanently disabled for not following community standards. Unfortunately, we won't be able to reactivate it for any reason, and this will be our last email regarding this account. For more information about our policies, please review the Facebook community standards. Okay, as we continue on, your account has been disabled. Again, this was me Monday trying to get it done. When I go here, they're obviously telling me the reasons why Facebook had did this. When I go to my page here, watch this, family. It asks me who I am, right? When I go in here and I put my password, your account has been disabled. Now, is that what that says, right? Mm-hmm. People say, well, how is it that your account got disabled and nobody else's did? Did you take down your page for just to build your other places? I would never do that. Stay out of your heads, family. You guys you're living in your heads, and you can only project what's in your mind out on the world. I encourage you guys, or I implore you guys, to get facts, get more evidence to support what you're thinking before you guys start ranting. You do not know what you're saying before you say it. And let's be wise, because doing that could also damage another person's character. So let's just be wise, family. This happens. And when it happens, you can't ask questions like, Well, why didn't it happen to all these other people and just you? That's ridiculous. That in no way means that it could not happen to you. People who are nowhere near, or who have platforms that's nowhere near the size of mine, their pages have gotten stripped before too. Did we ask those questions then? Ask a lot of people who follow me, or ask Buford right now. Larry Buford, ask him. He'll tell you he loses pages all the time. And a lot of other people lost them as well. Ask Lee Shun. A lot of these guys loses pages all the time. And they had pages that were way smaller than mine. Who are we to say why it happens? But it's ridiculous to say that if it happens to you, then it should happen to everyone else, or you're faking. Come on, family. Let's be wiser than that. Be evolution. Be the change that you want to see. And no candle loses its flame from lighting another.
Yeah, I don't even understand. Some of y'all have no clue what we have to deal with up here. Like, you can't, like, you have to be fucking mentally strong to deal with this, man.
She had called me first and told me that her Facebook had been canceled due to the same things, telling her that she was involved or contributing to a terrorist organization or a hate group. And so she called me to tell me that happened. And she told me that, you know, I said, let me check my Facebook right now. As soon as I went to check it, it told me the same things. I went to Facebook and messaged them. They sent me a message right back and said that this will be the last message they send me, and it is permanently removed. I don't know what to do, so...
If you're telling the truth, man, keep telling the truth. Keep telling the truth, man. Keep telling the truth. But you got to be ready to deal with what comes with telling the truth. You got to be ready, man. You got to be ready to deal with what comes with telling the truth. And it ain't always pretty, man. It just hurt to look at this world, man, and just see, like, it's okay to hurt people. It's okay to harm people, man. It's okay to mislead people. It's okay to misuse people, man. But the moment you tell the truth, the moment you try to empower someone, the moment you your voice gets too big, it's a problem. What type of world is this, man? But all I can say is if you're telling the truth, keep telling the truth, man. Keep telling the truth. Keep telling the truth, man. But you got to be ready to deal with what comes with telling that truth. Because I'm telling you, either they're going to try to shut you down or shut you up. Believe me.
But we notice that with this world, it's just not possible to change the world and to not become a target. We know that. Like, we've never seen anyone accomplish this feat of changing the world in a positive way and not becoming a target systematically. We've never seen that happen. So it's inevitable that if you challenge the system, you will be targeted. Guys, really think about what we're doing. Think about your next move and understand that there are consequences to being a good person. And I know that sounds freaking ridiculous, but there are consequences to being a good person, to being real.
So as we sit and watch this all unfold in front of our eyes, it seems like we're dealing with a social media platform who's working with the system. Who's working with the system that doesn't like for you to ask questions. That doesn't like for you to challenge. They just want you to believe and follow. It seems like anybody who makes you think, who makes you ask questions, who makes you challenge, or who speaks of love and peace are being targeted as hate groups, all because someone doesn't agree with their views. all because someone doesn't believe in their freedom of speech. These are the times we're in right now. You have to ask yourself, why didn't they mention Kevin Wesley's name? Why didn't they mention him? What is it that we're scared of? Is he that much of a threat that if they mention him, more people will gravitate towards him? We're in a time now where truth is hate, where love is considered hate, where telling the truth is considered bad, where searching for truth is considered bad. People want us to just believe without questioning, just follow without questioning. 7 social media platforms shut down. Some of them falsely accused of being hate groups. But I find it strange that on those same platforms, you can type in actual hate groups and they're not banned from the platform. Kevin Wesley has never done anything but shown love. He displays this in his groups. He displays this in his work in the community. Some people just have a hard time with the truth. But one thing we have to understand is this. Just because you don't like the truth doesn't change the fact that it's still the truth. Truth speaks. Free your mind. Free your mind and let truth speak.